Hi everyone, so I am in Pinkwell Park, which is at the edge of Hayes, and although the sky looks nice and clear there, to my left it's getting really dark. Looks like it's going to be a storm coming through. So I was going to do this park last week with Anita from Hillingdon Litter Pickers, but we put it off because of the thunderstorms that we're going to push through. So Anita's now gone on holiday, lucky for her, and I am here on my own. So let's give it a clean and let's see what we get. And please come and join me on the journey again. It's great having you along. So let's see what we get. Right, usually when I litter pick this area, I go on the outside and Anita goes here, that side of the fence, and then we meet up at the bin. There are bins strategically placed, which is good. As I'm on my own, I'm going to have to just do it a different way today. Hope for the best. Whilst expecting the worst, I can hope for the best. That wind is pushing through at times. I'm just catching the edge of this bit of bad weather. I'll leave some of this, it's already well in the rotting process. I can't really do much about it at this point. It's just disintegrating as I pick it up. Right, let's just make my way around. Just been over Heathrow Airport actually to pick up my sister-in-law who's come over from Los Angeles. So they're a bit tired. I've told them to have a couple of hours in bed and I'll go and wake them up. So I finished work at 2 o'clock. It's now about 3:30. So I don't live far from the airport, as you know, so I've got an idea. Let's just throw all our McDonald's in the flipping bush here. Oh dear. Never mind. Yeah, so Anita from Hillingdon Litter Pickers and me were going to meet up last week, but they had predicted this almighty thunderstorm, which actually never materialised. It got dark, but it never actually rained and it never thunderstormed. And I messaged her later that night and I said we could have done it, but we wasn't to know. That's the thing. And as I said, I'm not going to mess around with thunderstorms. Lightning can be really dangerous, so litter picking ain't worth getting hit by lightning for. Oh, this bag's getting heavy already. Let's punch my... No, let's go out this way actually. I've got about 10 bags strapped to me. Hopefully it'll be enough. I do have a few more in the car though. So Missed one there. Oh. Right, I think I'm going to need a bag change already. So, whilst I do that, oh yeah, that's heavy. Whilst I change this bag, you guys go and put the kettle on, go and make yourselves a little cup of tea and whatnot, and I'll catch you up there. So I've changed, put on a fresh bag. I've stood in a right pile of shit. Some dog shit is all over my shoe. Lovely. Never mind. You're just gonna have to take my word. Oh, that's really heavy, that is. You're gonna have to take my word on it. I'll tell you what, I'm going to come back for that. I think what I'll do is I'll walk up with this one, see if I can walk some of this dog crap off my foot, and then dump this bag at the bin, and then come back for them other two as well while I'm at it. Right, the entrance is here, so I think I'll just have a bit of a tidy up and then go back and get them other two bags. This park never disappoints, I can guarantee you that. So I released my video last night called The Sting. Now, I made that actually nearly 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks tomorrow. And I'm still suffering from all the stings I got. My legs got absolutely cut to pieces doing that one. So what awaits me in here? What's this I've found? Oh, some sort of, I don't know, some sort of window. I'll come back for it, leave it there. So yeah, so I done that video like 3 weeks ago. I'm still suffering from it. I really got stung bad that day. That's why I came up with the title. When I was editing it with Lauren, I was like, I think we'll call that one The Sting, Loz. She's like, yeah, all right, Dad. I ain't even gone in the park yet. Look, I'm just on the outside, the peripherals. Look at it. It's filthy, look. Look. How disgusting, just doing this. Mindset of a... You must have the brains of a bleeding rocking horse to want to do this. Seriously, you've got to have the brains of a rocking horse to do this to the very area. Well, any area, but the one you live in, even worse. Makes my blood boil, it does. It really makes my blood boil. I know I usually have a moan on my videos. I need someone to moan at. I'm afraid you guys get the brunt of that. But this time I'm really going to have a moan. I'll have to come back. I ain't got enough room for it. Trousers are falling down with all the bags I've stuffed in them. Oh dear. I've got one hand on my trousers holding them up, believe it or not. Where's it going to be round my ankles? Right. Let's go and get their other stuff, and I'll meet you back here in a minute, guys. Right, everyone. Oh, I'm blowing. So about 10 minutes have elapsed for me, 10 seconds for you guys. I went down the road and got those 2 bags I left, and then I finished off under that bush. So that's what I've got so far. The next plan is to do this a bit, maybe leave one more bag here before heading off. Luckily there are bins strategically placed, so I don't have to get all the rubbish back to one point, which is handy. So whew, still blowing from that. Look at this. This is just terrible. So as I said, I was meant to come here last week with Anita from Hillingdon Litter Pickers, and the potential thunderstorm, we said we'd delay it. Then she's like, oh, I'm on holiday, Gerard. So I'm like, that's all right, I'll go and do it on my own. I don't mind. So I'm hard as now as I am. Hard as bloody nails. So I left work last week because there's a bit of a story behind this. I left work last week and I was like, okay. So maybe I'll just go somewhere local before it really hammers down. And then as I'm driving home near the railway line, I sort of look across and I see this head. I recognise that head, I goes. I recognise that head. So it was Chili. So I know what he looks like. So he was cleaning out in the railway line. So I stopped the car and basically said, do you want some help? And he's like, yeah. Right, okay, give me 10 minutes, I goes. I'll go home. I rang my Lauren up because she hadn't gone back to college by then. And I'm like, Lauren, quickly put the kettle on. Make your dad a nice cup of tea. Actually, let's cue the tea icon. Make dad a nice cup of tea, Lauren. So, she made her dad a nice cup of tea. I got in, I just put on some stuff. And I didn't actually. I just grabbed my trolley and I run up there, sort of thing, whilst doing a bit of litter picking en route. So then I ended up helping Chili for about another hour and a half. He'd already done quite a bit. And so we had an improvised team up. So I won't say too much about it. Obviously he'll release that video at some point. Is there something there? Yeah, there is. Come on, Gerard, you can get it. Come on, Gerard, you can get it. So yeah, that was nice to just bump into him unexpectedly and then end up helping him out. So maybe it was fate that I didn't do this last Wednesday. So we've got a big old pile of crap between us, and yeah, I'll let him release that video. I won't say too much more about it, apart from we had an improvised team up. So enjoyed that. Ow, got stung. Try not to get stung. I had enough stings at the canal, and I got a spider's web in my face. Excuse me, guys. Got to spit that out. Yeah. I've had enough of being stung. I've just had enough of being stung. Right, let's get these bits out, fill this bag up, and then I think I'll go back to that bin and then start making my way in the other direction. It's just, I'm turning it into like string, look. Mind your fingers. Shite. I'll tell you what, let's improvise with the old, that's better. That'll do. I'm not getting stung anymore. I'm done for being stung this year. I'm done for it. I'm done with it. Right, let's see what I can get here without killing myself. There's quite a bit under there actually, but a lot of it's really under there. I could do with it growing back a bit. Hopefully the council cut these trees back a little bit. Let's just have a quick look. I'll just chuck a bit out. It'll save me mucking around with it. I'm puffing from those bags still. I'll get what I can under here without getting a branch in the eye. I've got my sunglasses on. I tend to wear them a lot just to protect the eyes. I've bought a set of goggles but not used them yet. Right, that'll do. Right, that'll do, Gerard. That'll do for the moment. Let's just bag this up, put on a fresh bag, and make my way to that bin and then across the other side of the park. Hope you're enjoying the video up to now. Oh, I've got one thing to tell you. So, I picked up my sister-in-law from the airport not long ago for the wife, and I said to her, there's a condition if you want me to pick her up. She said, go on, enlighten me. I said, well, you work near a Marks and Spencer's. So she's like, yeah. I said, you got to get me an apple turnover from Marks and Sparks. That's my charge for going over the airport and picking up your sister. So hopefully when I get home, I'm going to have a nice Marks and Spencer's apple turnover to devour. Mmm, delicious. Looking forward to that. Right, yeah, I am looking forward to that. Right, that'll do. That's better. Let's change the bag, and I think we'll leave this pile. I'll just have to take a picture of it off camera for the council. So I'm probably going to leave some more down there and some more over there. Probably a few piles today. I'm not carrying them all. So let's leave this here. What's that? 5 bags, bit of hose pipe, a window and a box. That's not bad. So let's put on a fresh one. I'll take a picture of that and then you'll catch me down here in a little while, guys, all right? Right, everyone, just about 50 yards along from changing those bags, and I've already got getting on for half a bag full. There's a couple of gas bottles that I dug out that I've just left back there off camera. These huge bloody gas canister things that these idiots use for a high. I'll tell you what, get them a high, go out and run a mile as fast as you can if you want a high. I'll get your bloody high. I think we haven't seen the last of that pile. Probably gonna have to drop this bag back there. I've got a bit behind me that I want to do. I've still got to go down the playground area over there. just over there. You might see it on the camera between. That's always filthy. Oh, let's just go along a bit more. I think I've got to go back to that other pile though, guys. Just filling up faster than what I thought I was. At least I've used enough bags now though, that my trousers ain't falling down, which is something. It's just a bit over here I want to get. Oh, I missed one. Didn't see that a minute ago. Where's it gone? What the hell it is. Whatever it is, it's in the bag. What a way to treat your local park, eh? What a way to treat anything, but... Oh, no. It shouldn't surprise me because I've just done enough litter picking to know that this is what's happening. But we'll just have a little scout round because this bag's getting heavy now already. Ow, got stung again. Bloody thing. Right, there's a bit up here I saw. I think I'll just go back to the pile over there, guys, and dump it. And then we'll do our film review. So, got a good one for you today. Well, I enjoyed it anyway. So, but we'll leave that for a couple of minutes. God, this bag's heavy. Trolley ain't much good in here though. Really. I mean, it'd work to a degree. But, oh, that's what it is. I knew I saw something somewhere. It'd only work to a certain degree before I just have to keep leaving it and can't get in these little nooks and crannies with it. So, right, well, I thought we'd seen the last of this pile, but we've come back to it. Let's just get this quickly. We won't be seeing it again. You can say goodbye to it. Like an old friend, you can say goodbye, old friend. Right, there you go. Let's add this to the pile and change the bag again. Those were the gas bottles I got as well, off camera, which I won't put in. So now 6 bags plus debris. So let's put on another fresh bag. Goodbye, old friend. We won't be seeing you again. And let's head this way. I'm making my way along. I've taken a picture of that pile for the council. I'll email them when I get in. All being well, they'll pick that up tomorrow. The dog's mess that I stood in is virtually off my foot. That's nice. A right splodge of that all over my shoe. Ugh, horrible. Ugh. Anyway, never mind. This long grass will soon wipe it clean. So let's make our way over this way. Surprised it's held off the rain. That rain looked like it was gonna catch us. It's still nice. I won't grumble. I don't fancy getting a soaking if I can help it. I will litter pick in the rain. I've done it loads of times. But if I can help it, I'll try not to get saturated. Let's be sensible about it. Never ending, ain't it? Noticed some I missed on the other side. Look, in that bush, I didn't even see it. On the wrong side, someone's underpants, lovely. Great. I'll see if I can reach that from here. I don't like missing stuff. How the bloody hell I missed that, I've no idea. Big enough. Come on, Jared, you can do it, son. Hurrah! In you go. A can came out of it though. Couple came out of it. Come on, I can reach them. The old big stick's handy for things like this. But I don't think he'd help me much today. He'd be a hindrance. The old big boy. I like whipping my big boy out from time to time, but especially in public. But I don't think my big boy's going to help me today. These are so far in these bushes, I just obviously didn't see them. Now I'm only seeing them from this angle. Get your fingers in there, mate. You can do it. Come on. One more. Oh. Just gonna have to come over the top. Over the top. There you go. There you go. I've done it. Well done to me. Ah, well done to me. Ow. Got stung again. Ow, I've got stung as well. I've got a thorn in the finger there, look. Yeah. Another one of these gas bottles here. Be careful, try not to get too stung. Ow! Right. There's another bin over here, which I want to just dump this out in a sec. It's getting heavy again. Soon filling up, I'm afraid. I think what we'll do is I'll go and dump this, put on a fresh bag, and then we'll do our film review. It's a good one today. Not like that beekeeper that I reviewed in my last video, which was utter toilet. And by utter toilet, I mean utter toilet. So I'll meet you over there, and once we start, we'll start the film review, okay? Right everyone, that's bag 7. The other bag's now a couple of 100 yards that way. I've done all this peripheral. You might see this man here sitting on the bench just off camera. We've had a little chit chat, and he said basically that the scumbags that litter in here, he said he's told them off a few times, but he said he's in his 60s and he's a bit disabled and he can't really get involved with fisticuffs with them, which I don't blame him. It just ain't worth it. But he gave me a hearty thank you and said thank you for all your efforts, so that's nice. But I told him not to get involved. I said it just ain't worth it, mate. So anyway, that's bag 7, and we shall do our film review. So I'll tell you what, before I go that way, I'll just go up here. I've seen a little bit. Looks like it's going to tip down. Look at it. That's really, really, really getting dark. I'm definitely going to get wet on this video. I ain't going to change the name of it though. I know what it's going to be called. And it's not going to be called anything but that. So, oh yeah, film review. So, I like a bit of a murder mystery film. I think most people like a bit of a murder mystery film. So I watched a film called A Haunting in Venice. Let's just stop so I can put up an icon. Okay? A Haunting in Venice. So it's basically it's Kenneth Branagh. You know, Kenneth Branagh, I want to be a serious actor, lovey. So he's playing Poirot. So he's already done Murder on the Orient Express as this character, and then he's done Death on the Nile. So now the synopsis is he's retired and he's living in Venice. I think he's invited to something, a an occasion, a party. I'm not quite sure. It's something, maybe a bit of a grand opening. So he's invited to it, and he goes along, and then dun dun dun, there's a murder. So yes, there's a murder. So he has to come out of retirement basically to solve the murder. So now I go to Windsor Theatre a lot. I have a lot of sort of murder mysteries on there, and I like them. So this is right up my street. So yeah, I enjoyed it. It's an enjoyable film, entertaining. I think that's all you want out of a film, to be entertained. So it's going to get my film review for this video, and it's going to get my recommendation as well. So I'm going to give it 7.7 out of 10. It's entertaining. So if you get a chance to see it and you haven't seen it, it's called A Haunting in Venice. Hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I did. Thought that was a bit of litter back there, but it was a brick. Right, okay, not too bad. Let's just get under this climbing. Mind your head, mind your head. On your head, son, on your head. On your head, son. No, I'm stuck in here, look, I've got to climb over now. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Right. There's a bin over here, the other end. There's one in the playground and one at the other end of the playground. So what I might do, there's a bit on the road. I didn't start here, I started just a bit further up past that white van there. Went round and I've come back round again. So I think what I'll do, I'll go and do that as well, and then I'm just going to head up that way a bit. And then we're done, which will do. Hopefully I'll beat the rain. Playground's cleaner than what it usually is. I won't grumble. Starting to think about that apple turnover as well. It's got me juices flowing. If you live in the UK, you've got a Marks and Spencer's near you, and they've got like a little bakery bit, go and buy one of their apple turnovers. You will not be disappointed, because they are absolutely gorgeous and delicious. Now they do sell some in a box. They sell 2 in a box with a bit of cream in. They're equally, well, they're equally as delicious. But I'm not really talking about them. I'm just talking about the individual ones. Go in Marks and Sparks. Go and get yourself an apple turnover. While you're at it, buy me one. Forget buy me a coffee, buy me an apple turnover. There's something on this called buy me a coffee. I've seen a few of you have said what it is. I've absolutely no idea what it is. Buy me a coffee. Wouldn't drink coffee. I'm a tea man. Nice cup of tea. Let's put the icon up for a nice cup of tea. It's gonna rain. I can feel it. The temperature's dropping. The wind's whipping right up. Start of a storm. Come on, Jared, put your foot down. Let's get this done before you get drenched. But I'm going to finish it, even by putting my foot down. If I start to get drenched, then so be it. I'm not going to stop because of a bit of rain. A bit of rain ain't enough to stop me. Guarantee ya. So, what was I waffling on about? Oh yeah, so a few of you have said, oh, I'll put in buy me a coffee. I've no idea what you're talking about, guys. Sorry. I'm a dinosaur as far as these sort of things are concerned. I've only just learnt to master the TV remote control. Been out 40 years. So, buy me a tea. Oh, that'd be nice. Buy me an apple turnover. Oh, that'd be nice. Right, let's just go out on that road. Then I'm just gonna go up that part and back to the bin, back to this bin. Let's just get this one out here. Oh shit. Sometimes you wish you hadn't have looked. Just go and get it, Gerard. You'll sleep better. All these children are leaving the park, and I think the mums have realised it's going to chuck it down. That's good for me. Less people in the park, less rubbish, less people in the way. Wasn't expecting it to be this busy, but obviously there's 2 local schools, so there must be a primary school and a high school. So they're
Oh, sorry. Alia.
It's just a bit along here, guys, and then I think what I'll do is I'll turn back, drop this at that bin, and then just do that final section up there and back. Oh, it's starting to rain. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Raindrops keep falling on my head. And didn't Boris sing that? Oh, Bozza. He sung that famously. I'm sure Lauren told me once that Boris sung. Let's see if we can find it and edit it in. We'll see if old Boris can sing it for me. Cue Boris.
Drops keep falling on my head.
Right, guys. Yeah, lovely. Happy. Another bag done. Let's have a look in here, because there's always something under here. If you look, you will find. Right, guys, let me go and empty this, put on another bag. I think this will be bag 8 collected. Oh, it's definitely raining now. And let's whip up there and back, and then Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. I'm all done. Right, everyone, that playground has emptied really quickly. Really, I'm going to get soaked in a sec. Oh well, shit happens, as the saying goes. When I used to run, we used to get wet, and my coach used to say to us, it's an outdoor sport. And he was right, ultimately. It was an outdoor sport. Well, litter picking's an outdoor activity, so you have to take the rough with the smooth. I ain't got much to do, and I'm not far from home, so it's not like I'm going to be that bothered about it. Right, there's usually just a bit in here, but the nettles are up. Getting stung is not really what I want, as I've told you. What bag are we on? We've done 8 bags. This is bag 9. And I've done enough to relieve the pressure on my trousers. They're not falling down anymore. I've only got about 4 more bags on me. Punched a big hole in the bags. Oh yeah, it's starting to rain now. Right, don't matter. Right, what's that? Taking up quite a bit of space in the bag, that is. Might be better off, as I've got to come back this way, I'll just dump it here and pick it up. It's just taking up too much room at the moment. I'm a litter bug, look. I've left litter, everyone. Gerard's a litter bug. Oh, a couple of other things to mention. I've arranged. Ow! Branch has just stuck me right in the bloody neck. Look at it. Look at that. I didn't even see it. It's just stabbed me right in the bleeding side of the neck. Right, a couple of other things to mention are, I mentioned these. I spoke to Chili. We're going to do a joint litter pick in about 4 weeks' time. 4.5 weeks' time. So we've got an area that we've decided, we've both concluded that it needs our attention. It's definitely not a one-man job, even for me or him, really. It will definitely need both of us on the case. So those who also subscribe to Chili's channel, keep your eyes open for that. That'll be a good one. I'm getting wet now. And then the other thing I was going to tell you is, I've got to tell you this because my blood was boiling last night. So it was Lauren's first day at college, and I went up to meet her at the station afterwards. Whilst I was going up there, I'm gonna hide under this tree just a minute. He's absolutely chucking it down. Gerard, you coward, hiding from a bit of rain. I'm not hiding, I'll get on with it, but I'll tell you this in the dry. So I walked up to the station to get her. There were some bags I'd left from the morning litter pick that I'd done. Some idiot, talk about make your blood instantly boil. Some idiot not only tipped the bags all out, but I'll show you the pictures. So this is the first picture, is basically all the bags being tipped out, and they'd added a load of clothing with it. If you see the picture here, my blood just instantly boiled. Then they've tipped my bags out as well because they're just absolute dickheads. And then the second picture is now me 90 minutes later. It took me 90 minutes. I'd already been out in the morning. I cleaned it all up again. So now this is what it looks like clean. And then the third picture is just the amount of bags. I think it was 14 bags that I picked up, and then I just moved them just around the corner slightly and reported them to the council. So yeah, that just made my blood instantly boil. Right, as it is chucking it down, guys, if the picture goes a bit fuzzy wuzzy, blame the weather. But I'm up to where I want to be. I'm up to the turnaround point. Just get a few things in and out of here, and then go on, getting saturated. I don't know if you can hear it or see it. I don't know what the camera's picking up, but it's absolutely chucking it down at the moment. Oh well, it is England. You can't live in England and not expect to get wet. But we're near the end. Oh. God, look at that weather. That is absolutely chucking it down. Listen, I've still got my apple donut to look forward to. Not apple donut, apple turnover. Apple donut. Apple donuts are nice. Haven't had one of them either for a few years. When my wife first came to England, she was working Staines, and I used to go and pick her up after work every night. I mean, I'm going back 30 years nearly now. My wife's from Los Angeles, by the way, everyone. So when she first came to England, she started working in the hairdressers in Staines, and I'd pick her up every night about 5:30, and I got an apple donut as my reward every night. How nice, eh? Didn't matter then, I was running about 80 miles a week. I could eat what I like. When you're running 80 miles a week, you can eat what you like. Right, I'm near the end. It's handy. Another video. Oh yeah, before I forget, let me know in the comments if you want me to release 7 videos in 7 days in December. And I've already loaded videos at the moment on YouTube up until about the 20th of October. So this one will probably come out about late October, although it's only mid-September. So I need to play catch up a bit. So if you'd like to see 7... Right, don't know where I was there, thought I was rudely cut out. The battery ran out. I've been here a while though, look. Flat as a fart. Anyway, so where was I? Oh yeah, so if you'd like to see 7 videos in 7 days, let me know in the comments and I'll do that in December. So I'm happy to make them. Right, so my battery's run out and I've got about a minute left. How convenient. But yeah, so this is Pinkwell Park. Look, it's starting to sun. Look, the sun's coming through again now. That rain's pushed through. Now I'm saturated. So let's just get this one out. I've just seen a little bit more here. So this has been Pinkwell Park, guys. I'd say that's a pretty good, successful mission today, on my own as well. 9 bags, plus a bit of tat. Look at that weather, look at it, it's pushing that way towards London, look. Oh well, I'm wet now, past caring. So it's been a pretty successful mission, good litter pick, tidied up this park. Thank you for joining me on the journey today, I really appreciate your company. It's kept me motivated. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about 7 videos in 7 days. I've got to have at least 10 of you say yes. And then we'll start buying me an apple turnover. Whatever that is. Right. Oh, missed one. Tut, tut, tut. Missed a bit of litter here, Gerard. Right, so let's put that down. Right guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Appreciate it. Hit the like and the subscribe button to see more videos. Definitely on a mission to build up my my following. So, Pinkwell Park everyone. Clean, 9 bags, tat, job done, got wet, apple turnovers to look forward to. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you, all being well, on the next one. Until then, look after yourselves. Been great having you along, and take care, and we'll see you soon. Thank you, bye.